All right. Let's see. All right. Hey, everyone. Blake Heinz here from the ABHFC Health and Fitness Center. Today, what I'm going to be doing is we will do a workout in the living room. So I'm going to show you a quick little workout. We're going to do some warm-ups and cool down at the end as well. During this workout, it's in an AMRAP style, so we're doing as many rounds as possible. So what that means is I'm going to show 3 exercises, and we're going to perform them, and we're going to set a time for about 5 minutes. And within that 5 minutes, I'm not taking any rest. I'm continually doing all 3 exercises, and just keep on doing that till the timer is up. All right, so to get started, like I said, we're gonna do some warm-ups. I'm gonna be on my knees here though, just so my whole body is actually in the camera. So first to start, I'm just gonna do a little arm circles, get the shoulders nice and warmed up. So I'm gonna go forwards for a little bit. All right, then we're gonna go backwards. All right, and then we want to do big circles. All right, and go backwards, big circles. Good. Next, what I want to do is I want to twist, get my back, spine going, core engaged as well. Okay. And then I'm just going to go side to side. All right, then next we're just going to do some butt kicks, get the knees and legs going. Okay. All right, then switch it up to high knees. Try and get as high as you can for these. You don't have to get as high as I can, just as high as you can go. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to the side, come back, go to the other side. So getting the core in, the arms engaged in this one. Okay. Now I'm going to reach down, still going side to side. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like the arm circles, but with your leg now. So you can try and do this standing on one leg. If you got to hold on to something, go ahead and do that as well. All right, switch legs. Just try and make a big and small circle. Go in each direction. All right. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to get started for the first workout. So in this first cluster, the 3 exercises that we're going to do is if you have a table, you can use that. You can use your couch in your living room. I'm going to do mine on the table, but if you don't have a sturdy table like mine's made of wood here, then go ahead and use your couch. That's going to be the next best thing. So what I'm going to do is tricep dips. So I'm putting my feet out, get my butt off the table. I'm letting my body sink down and push back up. If you want to make it a little easier, just get your feet closer. All right, so you're not dealing with as much as your body weight. Want to make it harder? Stretch your feet out. All right, so that's the first one. Then the second one is push-ups. So you can do push-ups on the ground. You can use the table, like so. To make that harder or easier, you can get on your knees and go down. The same thing can be said like for the triceps, you can do on the couch as well. You can do the push-ups on your couch. And then lastly, you're going to have a seat on your couch. Sit back, get your knees out straight and tuck in. Straight back out and tuck in. All right, so we're going to do 10 repetitions of all 3 of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my watch and I am going to set a timer for 5 minutes. So within that 5 minutes, I'm going to do all 3 of those exercises continually. All right, ready and go. All right, so dips first. I'm going to do 10 of those. 1, and 10. All right, so in the tricep dips, you're working mainly, like obviously, your triceps. So now we're gonna go into the push-ups. So I'm gonna do it on my table like so. All right, I'm gonna do 10 of these also. Make sure you're keeping your back flat. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Going into the knee tucks. 10 of these also. Just gonna move my table out a little more. Up to the chest. Make sure you go slowly back down also. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now I'm going to go back into the dips again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to the push-ups. I'm just going to probably continually move my table just to give myself some space. Here we go, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Another modification, if your table or couch is too low for you, you want to go ahead and find a flat wall and do the same thing, arms out. Bring your face to the wall and push out. So that's another way you if you feel like the table is too low for push-ups, go ahead and use a wall. But now I'm going to go back into the knee tucks. 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got about 2.5 minutes left. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now, going back to the dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. All right, back to the push-ups. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Back to the knee tucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so got 1:10 left, but I'm still going to keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to the push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, knee tucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So that was 5 minutes of the first cluster. Now what you can do is, as you can tell, breathing a little heavy, but so you can give yourself a little break here. But what you want to do is probably about a minute or two. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a quick drink of water. right? So, this next one that we're going to do mainly is going to be workouts that you can do on your couch. We're going to do the same thing where I'm going to show the 3 exercises. Going to do about 10 repetitions of each and do I'm going to set a 5-minute timer and I'm going to continually go through for that 5 minutes. All right. So the first one is what you can do. You can do a body squat. So when you're doing a body squat, make sure legs are about shoulder width apart. Push your hips back, come up, and you also want to make sure that your knees aren't going past your toes. What you want for your couch is what you can do is you can just go ahead and sit down and come right back up. Let's take a look here. Okay. And so that's the first one. So that's your choice if you want to do your own body weight squats or if you want to use the couch. And then like I said, it's just push your butt back, sit down, come right back up. All right. And then the next one is a high knee couch tap. So all you're going to do is I'm reaching my leg up, touch the top of the couch. Up. So just try and reach your leg up as high as you can. If your couch is too high for you, that's fine. Go ahead and find something else like maybe a book, a step, something that may be sitting a little lower, and just reach and touch it. It could be like a basketball too. Anything that you can use to touch. And we're going to do 10 on each leg for those. And then the next one is we're going to do a plank. So with the plank, there you can do it on the ground. Make sure you keep your hips down. If you don't want to do it that way, again, let me just move my table out of the way because I'm not going to use it. You can use your couch. If you want to get down on your knees, you can. And just hang off on the edge. Now, if you don't want to get on the ground, again, just like the push-ups, you can go ahead and use your wall. So what you're going to do is get like you would be in a push-up position and hold yourself there. To make it a little harder, bring your head closer to the wall. You can also use your table if you'd like to get down in that push-up position and just hold that there. The biggest thing is always trying to keep your body straight and your butt down so we can really engage the core. And so we're going to do probably a 15-second hold for that. So I'm going to keep my phone with me. All right. All right, so we're going to start with the squats first. So let me just go ahead and set my timer if my watch wants to agree with me. All right. And go. So we're going to do 10 of these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And don't be afraid that as you go through the cluster and you're doing your body squats, I'm just going to go ahead and start the knees, that if you feel like you want to move to the couch, you don't have to do the body squats the entire time. You can move to the couch if you'd like. Kind of lost count, but we're going to say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, and that's 20. All right. So now we're going to go into the plank. I'm going to go ahead and use my couch just so I can show you all. But I got my phone right here with me so I can set that timer. And we're going to hold this position for 30 seconds. Make sure you're keeping your hips down. Okay. Best thing to do with the plank, if you want to try and get through, is just breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. And I'm done in 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. Going back to the squats now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to the high knee toe taps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Remember, it's got to be 12 each leg. That's 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, again, I'm going to get my phone out. Get ready to get that timer set. All right, 15-second plank hold. Actually, I'm going to do the ground this time so I can show you for this one. So you see my butt is down, body straight. If you don't want to be on your elbows for this, you can be up in your arms into that push-up position. Same thing, I'm just going to hold this. All right, 15 seconds. Back to the squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, to the high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to come over to my table now, actually. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. I'll show you now the plank you can do on your table. Just gonna get my timer. All right, here we go. And go. All right, you can see, still bringing my hips down. Keep my elbows. And I'm just gonna hold this position. Remember, the biggest thing here is just breathe. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. All right, 15 seconds. Back to squats. 1. Got about 1 minute left. So we're gonna try and get one more set done before this is over. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, yep. All right. Back to the high knees. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to go back to the table too. 1, 2, 4, 5. I'm probably going to have to clean this table off after this since I've been touching it with my feet. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right. And now I'm going to end it here with a plank. All right. We're going to go back to on the ground. I'm going to do this one on my elbows and go. All right. We're just going to hold. If you're shaking and doing this, that's fine. I shake every time I do it. As soon as I start, I just start shaking. And done. All right. Now that was it for the second cluster. Like I said, after each cluster, go ahead, give yourself a drink, get a little rest. I mean, you just did 5 minutes of continually working out. You might be a little out of breath. For some of you, I know I'm doing just 10 reps in 5 minutes. With an AMRAP like this, you can change the reps on your own. You can also change the time. If you want to do 8-minute AMRAPs, 10-minute, that's on you if you want to do that. Same with reps. If you want to do more than 10, you can do 12, 15. Maybe you want to do less. Maybe you just want to do 8. Perfectly fine. Okay. So we've got one more AMRAP cluster left. And then after that, we're going to do a cool down. So I'm going to go through these 3, and then we'll start. So the first one is a couch split squat. So what you're going to do, take your leg, put it up on the couch, have one leg out, and we're going to come down. Let that back leg knee dip down and come up. If the couch is too high or you feel like that is too much for you, again, go ahead and find yourself a wall. It doesn't have to be too high. What I'm going to do is I'm putting my back leg up against the wall. And if you want something to hold on to, I recommend, again, doing it near a wall, your couch, something you can hold on to. But again, I got my leg out and I'm doing a squat down. So this is a modified, that is the modified version of the split squat if you don't want to get your leg up too high on the couch. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do 10 reps of those. So it's gonna be 10 on each leg. Next one is called a pike press. So with that one, here's what you can do. You can be on your knees and use your table. You're gonna look down, and I'm bringing my head to the table, and I'm pushing up. Table and up. So you want to make sure you're also on a surface that you don't think your table is going to slide away from you. If that's the case, go ahead. It's back to your couch. Same thing. Look straight down. Head to couch. Press up. Head to couch. Press up. Now, if you don't feel comfortable getting on the ground, again, our handy-dandy wall is right there. You're just going to lean over, up against the wall, bring your head to the wall, and push. Elbows go out and push. So those are the 3 different ways that you can do the pike press. If you want to make it really hard for yourself, go ahead and get down on your hands and your feet. Go down and up. It's the same way, just on the ground, but you're getting a lot more of your own body weight, so it's going to feel a little bit harder. Then the next one, we're going to do a Russian twist. So different ways you can do this. You can do it seated, hands out, and just going side to side. Now again, if you don't want to get on the ground, your couch is right there. Go out and twist. Or maybe you feel like standing up, that's fine too. Twist side to side, just try and keep those those hips locked forward and just let your torso twist. Okay. So again, let's see here. All right, so again, I'm gonna set my timer for 5 minutes, and we're just gonna keep going through these. All right, timer is started. So like I said, first what we're gonna do is a split squat. If you don't wanna use the couch, go ahead and use your handy-dandy wall. All right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is also a pretty good balance exercise as well. Because you're probably going to see I'm kind of like swaying, because I'm also trying to keep my balance as I'm going up and down. And that's 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right. I am going to do the pike press on my table. Now my knees down. All right, so I'm going to do 10 of these. So like I said, go ahead, look down, hands a little about shoulder width apart. Bring your head to the table and push. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, 10. Okay. Now we're going to go into that Russian twist. If you're doing it seated or on the ground, to make it harder, you can even lift your feet up. So when you're doing this, it is 10 reps, but it's 10 each side. So I just count to 20 total. 15, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. All right. If that's something you want to make a little bit harder for yourself, if you have a dumbbell at home, a bag, really any kind of weight, something you can carry, you can hold that in your hand as you're doing these Russian twists. All right. Going back to the split squat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to go ahead and show you this way. So even though I'm not using my wall, I'm going to put this leg up against my couch. So not on top of it, but up against it, and it should work the same way if you were to use a wall. So again, just like that. If you need someone to hold on to when doing this, by all means, go ahead. Whew. out there. We'll say 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. So next is we're going to go into a pike press now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. All right, so back to those Russian twists. Remember, just keep going side to side. Scoot back a bit. There you go. All right. 13. And 20. All right. Back to the couch for those split squats. Got about 1 minute left, so we're going to try and get all of it done. One more round. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch legs. I'm going to put my foot at the end of the table, of the couch, for that modified way. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to help with your balance, put your hands out. Make sure that you try and focus on something straight ahead of you. Don't look down at your feet. All right. And go back to the pike press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Got about 8 seconds left. Let's just finish it up with 20 more Russian twists. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, and 20. Woo! All right. So that is an AMRAP that you can do in your own living room. So now to end it, we are going to go through a little cool down. So I'm just going to take my arm, go across my body, other arm, come up, pushing that elbow into me. We're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So I'm going to stand up. For this next stretch, go ahead and grab a wall. Something to hold on to. Try and grab your leg. If you cannot reach your leg, perfectly fine. Go and have a seat on the couch. Grab it, lift it up, and there you go. Another thing you can do actually is that split squat. If you go down, you may have felt it earlier. That leg that was up, you were feeling a stretch. But we're going to go ahead. Again, also hold this 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. If you want to make it a little harder, you can try balance on one leg. This is what I personally actually like to do. Balance is something you should always work on. I've said that to everyone. Doesn't matter how old you are, always work on balance. All right. Now I'm going to have a seat. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to reach for my right leg, try to reach for my toes, get a good stretch in my hammy. Now you can do that seated on the couch, which is what I'm going to do here. Okay. Or go and have a seat on the ground. And then reach for that leg too. Gonna get the same kind of stretch. All right. Now I'm gonna reach this arm down, this arm above my head. Try and reach down as far as you can. I'm actually gonna get on my legs for this. Okay. Yeah. And hold that. Come slowly back up. And go to the side. slowly back up. We're just going to twist it out. Next stretch that we'll do, go ahead and find that wall again. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. My forward leg, I'm going to lean and bring my knee forward, but I'm keeping my back leg heel down so I can get a good calf stretch. Hold, hold. You want to hold for about 10 to 15 seconds. And switch. Okay. Lastly, do a little breathing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let your arms go up, take a breath in. So hold it. Let it all out. And one more time. In. Hold it. And let it out. All right. I hope you all enjoyed that video. If you have any more questions, go ahead, shoot me an email. My email is bheinz, Heinz spelled H-E-I-N-Z, at IWP-LC. I'll be able to answer any questions you may have. And continue to look at our Facebook. Look at the posts, the workouts that we're doing. Yeah, so once you try the workout, let me know how it goes. All right, everyone have a good day. Bye.